Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, distinguished members of the House and Senate, when we first met here 7 years ago, many of us for the first time, it was with the hope of beginning something new for America. We meet here tonight in this historic chamber to continue that work. If anyone expects just a proud recitation of the accomplishments of my administration, I say let's leave that to history. We're not finished yet. So, my message to you tonight is put on your work shoes. We're still on the job. History records the power of the ideas that brought us here those 7 years ago. Ideas like the individual's right to reach as far and as high as his or her talents will permit, the free market as an engine of economic progress, and as an ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, govern a great nation as you would cook a small fish. Do not overdo it. Well, these ideas were part of a larger notion, a vision, if you will, of America herself, an America not only rich in opportunity for the individual, but an America, too, of strong families and vibrant neighborhoods, an America whose divergent but harmonizing communities were a reflection of a deeper community of values. The value of work, of family, of religion, and of the love of freedom that God places in each of us and whose defense He has entrusted in a special way to this nation. All of this was made possible by an idea I spoke of when Mr. Gorbachev was here. The belief that the most exciting revolution ever known to humankind began with three simple words: we the people. The revolutionary notion that the people grant government its rights and not the other way around. And there's one lesson that has come home powerfully to me, which I would offer to you now. Just as those who created this republic pledged to each other their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor, so too America's leaders today must pledge to each other that we will keep foremost in our hearts and minds not what is best for ourselves or for our party, but what is best for America. Toward this end, we have four basic objectives tonight. First, steps we can take this year to keep our economy strong and growing, to give our children a future of low inflation and full employment. Second, let's check our progress in attacking social problems where important gains have been made, but which still need critical attention. I mean schools that work, economic independence for the poor, restoring respect for family life and family values. Our third objective tonight is global, continuing the exciting economic and democratic revolutions we've seen around the world. Fourth and finally, our nation has remained at peace for nearly a decade and a half as we move toward our goals of world prosperity and world freedom. We must protect that peace and deter war by making sure the next president inherits what you and I have a moral obligation to give that president: a national security that is unassailable and a national defense that takes full advantage of new technology and is fully funded. At the start of this decade, I suggested that we live in equally momentous times, that it was up to us now to decide whether our form of government would endure and whether history still had a place of greatness for a quiet, pleasant, greening land called America. Not everything has been made perfect in 7 years, nor will it be made perfect in 7 times 70 years. But before us, this year and beyond, are great prospects for the cause of peace and world freedom.